Hello, Dominators, and welcome to our war against Girl on Fire. Um, we have been in war against them once before, and we were able to win. Uh, they have improved since, but we are still they are still huge underdogs against us, um, and they have gone pretty offensive. What is probably the right thing to do because we have a lot of tough bases that they are facing, and we will most probably get all of their bases down anyways. Um, some interesting layouts, but most of them are pretty standard box layouts in this war. I will approach this one from the top. The missile silo is pretty much undefended, so I can just go ahead and approach with all of my army from one side on the top. And just for the better time's sake, I will not do any rallies together, and I will just let the troops go on as they wish. And I have a couple of low level 4 troop tactics that I've received from the league ship, and so I can just go ahead and spare them here because on the difficult attacks I will need to use anyways the level 7 troop cars. And unfortunately I wasn't able to record my commentary alive, so this is replay commentary. Because I was on a business trip and had to do this on a go. And by the time I'm able to upload it, I already have done also the second attack, so I will just combine both of these attacks against Girl on Fire in one video, because they're probably not as interesting as the more difficult wars we have faced. And as you can see here, the plan is pretty straightforward. No real complex planning spent on this one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We are expecting all of their strongholds, or at least the stronger bases, strongholds also to be filled, so need to be ready with my strike fighters. But enjoy the attack. Welcome, Terminators, to my second attack against the Girl on Fire. Little bit easier attack this time because we have already won the war. They have basically no chance of getting down our bases, and altogether we were higher leveled and they weren't as experienced as we were. Unfortunately, I just finished this attack, but it was so that my microphone was mute, so I had to now record my thinking process behind it. I'm going against number 3 because he is Korean, and I think one of the stronger bases left, and also I need some Korean national trade goods, so I'm combining two good things into one. Also, the time against this base was pretty slow because our Pepströming got hit heavily by the missile silo, mainly because he shows the wrong start location. He dropped his main army in a very dangerous zone. My approach here will be that my main army will go from the embassy side, because one of the good reasons is that the wall there is straight without any maze or nothing, so I can just go ahead and approach with my main army across the whole base without having to worry about getting my troops trapped. I will drop my mercenaries and generals at the bottom corner next to the oil refinery, and then in the start I will right away use 2 strike fighters to take down this helipad, because these attack helicopters in defense are actually quite strong, because they do splash damage. And they have crazy long range, so they're actually quite good in defending and can cause a lot of trouble. So I'll make sure that I will neutralize this threat in the beginning right away as well. And altogether, I wasn't that worried about this attack. I took just a couple of extra troop tactics, and these were level 4 and level 5 tactics, so nothing to spend really. Also, I'm going with 14 bazookas this time. I really feel that, I mean, the time of the victory, especially against this kind of box layouts, is so much better when I have at least 13 or 14 bazookas. Maybe even more could help, but I need some ranged infantry as well, and some long distance field howies to take care of the across the wall buildings. So thus I think that 14 is pretty optimal choice, and should work out fine. And let's see what the time will be. And what do you guys predict the time will be? I'm pretty sure that it will be quite fast. Only thing was that huge part of my army still went into the maze, so there was not enough troops taking care of the town center, so I did a rally on the town center. That is usually not recommended, but in this case it didn't really matter, because the mission silo was locked, and my mercenaries and generals were in a safe place pretty much. And to be honest, the troops from the strongholds fell so quickly that I didn't even focus any of my strike fighters on them. Seems that my tank destroyers actually took care of it. And here I thought that I'm about to get the whole base down, but then I noticed that there's a couple of buildings in the corners, so that saved him a couple of seconds, but that was about it. So this time, unfortunately, not as interesting attacks, a little bit easier war, but less glory, of course. Let's see what the next war will bring. 1 minute 37 seconds is definitely quite good time against this one. Okay guys, thanks a lot, see you in next war.